All right, welcome. We are going to be looking at how to do an art analysis. The aim of writing an art analysis is so you can improve your visual literacy and your ability to deconstruct and understand an artwork. There are 4 steps in an art analysis: description, analysis, interpretation, and judgment. And for this video, we're looking at part 1, which is the description. So the starting point, what do you need to do? Well, you need to pick an artwork that you want to analyse. In Year 7, we provide you with the Billy Missy work with the Star Shark. In Year 8, you get to choose a painting to analyse, and you get to choose that. In Year 9, you pick an Archibald Portrait Prize. So you need to download the Word document from Sector, and you need to make sure that all 4 sections will be completed with that. For Year 8, you can choose either a historical artist. This is an example of Frida Kahlo's work. She's a historical artist, or a contemporary artist. So we've got Belina Bright here. These are 2 that I personally find quite aesthetically pleasing, but ultimately it's your choice in Year 8. Year 8s, you have some artworks provided for you. So you could choose from these 3 slides. You don't have to. There are historical artists. There's also some contemporary ones too. So they're watercolours. We've got acrylics, and we've got oils. Again, both historical and contemporary artists. So what do we need to do? Description, part 1. The aim is to give as much detail about the artwork as possible. You need to describe the artwork to the audience or the reader as if they can't see it. So pretend you're calling up a friend or your parents or whoever, and you're describing an amazing artwork that's in front of you. You need to describe as much as you can about that particular artwork. There are some key description words that you could use: bottom, top, right, left, etc. But we need to have some basics. So what is the name of the artist? What is the name of the artwork? What year or years was the artwork created? And what kind of artwork is it? E.g., what was the media? Was it painting, sculpture, etc.? In Year 8, you need to specify whether it's watercolour, oils, or acrylics. The next part, did it belong to an art movement? Now, if it's a historical artist, absolutely, it would have belonged to something. If you Google that particular artist, you'll be able to find that information. If it's a contemporary artist, they probably don't belong to an art movement, so you can just write contemporary art. This is the section where you're going to have to be writing the most amount of work. This is where you're describing in detail your work that you have chosen. It's best if you pick one that you have an emotion with, whether you really like something or really dislike something, because you can write a little bit more about it. So if I was to go back to my historical artwork with Frida Kahlo, I need to describe everything I see in here. I would say that there are 2 females, they're holding hands, one is on the left wearing this particular clothing. I would describe the clothing with the colour. I would then describe the right figure. I would describe the background, so I could say like clouds, using blues and whites. I'd say they're sitting on a bench, looks like it's dirt or a room. I'd describe everything that I see in there. That's how we're going to finish off our description. The other part are what are the best qualities of the artwork, and this is your personal choice. Ultimately, you're going to pick something that you think is the best quality. It might be that you think it was painted really beautifully, maybe it was deeply symbolic, maybe there's something about how they did the background or the realism of the face. Whatever you find, that's your best quality. When we're doing our art analysis, we actually want to make sure that we are filling in our sheet. So where it's yellow, we're just going to delete that. That's just to help you. Use this to help you actually write it. So we want to put it into a full sentence. So the name of my artist is Frida Kahlo. The name of the artwork is etc. And it was created in. And then delete the question. Because all we really want is your answers to the questions. And we've answered this. Hope this helps you. There will be other parts for the next 3, which is analysis, interpretation, and judgment. Thank you.